applause, but tonight's really about these two. So before I go any further, possibly get emotional, possibly ramble on all night, I just want to say congratulations to the both of you. I love you both. You guys are absolutely beautiful together. Congratulations. And that's what it's all about, right there. Family, which is what this is. It's a union of two families. Heidi, I don't know if Jimmy's told you this, but you also picked up 6 additional husbands as well. These guys come as a group, so thank you for welcoming us into your family.
Serious about that.
Dahlia, Dominic, and Kay, where are you guys?
Dahlia, right here.
We got Lima in here too, if we want to. Everyone. So the 3 of these people.
Yeah, Dahlia.
Robert. Where's Robert?
Let's go, Robert. You're not getting out.
Bring him out, bring him out.
Hey, Robert. You go, Maria.
So I'd like to thank you for bringing up these 2 incredible people who are absolutely wonderful in every way possible. And I think Heidi absolutely nailed it on the head in her vows when she said Jimmy is the most, and this isn't a quote, this is the generalization of what you said. But Jimmy's just the most caring and thoughtful person, and I absolutely 100% agree with that. So, Jimmy, I love you. So I've known this guy for about, probably about 15, 16 years or so. I don't know. We're 30, I know it's not that old, but it still feels old to say it, so maybe a little bit more than that. What's that? Okay, yeah. Anyways, so Jimmy and I, we've known each other since middle school. We weren't super close back then. I think we really became friends after you left FSU for your own reasons. Well, that's another story. But Jimmy moved to Orlando and ended up living on our couch for about 3 months, which we deemed the boom boom room for reasons that, again, we won't talk about right now. But so we got to know each other much better at that point.
In the bedroom.
Your words, not mine. So, one thing that I think we definitely share between each other, and not many others, is Jimmy and I started to pick up surfing. Okay? There you go. She's got it. Kelly Slater over here, everybody. And one of my favorite things about surfing with you is that when you're out there and you're on the water, there's really no distractions. You don't have, cell phones, internet. A lot of times it was a Category 3 hurricane off the coast, so it was just Jimmy and I trying not to drown out there. But what you're forced to do at that point is actually talk to someone. And I think that we really kind of bonded over that whole experience there. Do you agree?
I agree.
So, as 22, 23, 24-year-olds, a lot of the stuff we talked about could be considered raunchy by some people, until he met Heidi. And then after that, I noticed that the conversations kind of started to change. So the Beavis and Butthead and fart jokes and this and that kind of went out the window. And Jimmy seemed excited to talk about you like a kid with a new toy. Like, hey, guess what we did? Or we went on this date, or I took her here and there. And I could see there was a definite change. And then I kind of started to get to know you. Jimmy and I weren't living together at the time, so you were foreign to me, and I was jealous because I heard the name and I heard the stories, but I didn't really know you, right? So the things we talked about started to change, and then I met you, and I understood why. Take a sip real quick here. I'm starting to tear up. I mean, no, I'm not.
You got it, man.
And a disclosure too, in a true Palermo style, I have procrastinated this speech since yesterday. Until about, I don't know, a minute and a half or so. I figured, what's a better way to do it than to let Jimmy himself do it? So he would tell me a lot about you and a lot of the things that you guys did, and he seemed, I don't want to say a different person because he's always been such a caring and considerate and loving person, but just his demeanor kind of changed. And I saw a side of you, Jimmy, that I hadn't known before. And Heidi, I was jealous because you're taking away from my Jimmy time. Yeah, shame. No, who said that? No shame on that. Hey, I love you guys too. So I'm not gonna ramble on all night. I feel like we had a pretty good dance vibe going. And I don't want to bring it home and get instructions. Anyways, you're absolutely perfect for Jimmy. And Jimmy's a great man, you're a great woman. And you're his better half to say. It's so full of joy for the two of you, and I'm so grateful everyone could be here tonight to see the union of these two families and these 6 other guys. Your new husbands. So congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, a great round of applause for our best man. Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a toast from our sisters of